what we did in this study, it's well known that piglet fertility is a big topic right now. It's not only related to litter size and birth weight per se, but also can be dependent on farrowing duration. And it's known that for muscle contraction you need a certain metabolism, or you need to metabolize certain minerals like calcium, but perhaps also phosphor. And what we've seen in previous study is that, especially in multiparous sow, we saw that they have a lower phosphorus level in the blood. This may indicate that they have deficiency in that. So the purpose of this study was basically to see whether older sows, but perhaps also gilts, are able to reduce their farrowing duration with the help of the phosphorus in the diet. So what we did in the study, we had 24 primipary sows and 23 multipary sows between the parity of 4 to 6. And we give them two different diets around farrowing. One, a control diet, and one with a slightly higher phosphorus level. And we took all kinds of measurements, but the ones we are discussing here right now is just sow performance. So what we've seen is that, in general, multipare sows have a longer farrowing duration. This may negatively influence the fertility of the piglet, but we were not able to see an effect of the diet on farrowing duration, especially not for primary pair sows, but there was a slight tendency for multipare sows. But with the lower limit number of sows, we only had like 6 in this one and 6 in this one. We cannot really draw strong conclusions, but as you can see here, it's a slight tendency towards a shorter farrowing duration for the sows, the multipare sows that were fed a higher phosphor level. Another thing we found is that despite the dietary treatment, also for multipare sows, we found a negative correlation between the farrowing duration and a feed intake. So basically suggesting that the stress around farrowing really negatively influences their feed intake, and this might influence their the piglet performance. Although in this study we were not able to find, but yet again we really had a small number of animals we studied. So basically, yeah, this is the conclusion of the study. So if there are any questions.